Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Crusader Kings 3 Tours and Tournaments Part 17. And you're gonna have to forgive me for a couple things on this one. It is 6:15 in the morning before I go to work today. I had no time to record, so this episode will probably be a little short. There will be the recording has started in the top right. There will be a whole bunch going on. But even though I don't have the time to do a full episode, and I don't have the time to do more, I really didn't want to leave you guys without anything. So we're going to play for a little bit, and I'm going to get done what we can get done, and we're just going to enjoy what we got. Alright, so thank you so much to... We actually have a lot today. Not bad, not bad. Thank you so much to T, Ganja, Lore Master, The Fool, Mauricio Cadillo, Meow, You Are So You, Ricky Williams, Lisa Gordon, and Coach. Thank you so much, y'all, for your comments. I really do appreciate it. That's a lot of love. Alright. Oh my god. I obviously just woke up because I set my alarm early so that we can get something done today. Here we go. We have the war coming up. We have the great tournament coming up. This is gonna be hype. 4 months until it begins. Our first, like, duel-like thing. We're almost there, and hopefully then our qualification score will obviously go up. We'll see. And then these wars are actually looking kind of tough. Especially this one right here. He actually had a lot of allies. I kind of didn't do that one as well as I should have. Oh, my old nemesis has become my rival. Okay. Okay. Sure. Yuzan Rahad made a new alliance. Another one? Oh, Ifat, we're already at war with them. That doesn't change anything. Go ahead. There's things that will help them, and there's things that won't. Ifat is already in the conquest, so go ahead. This is actually really cool. We don't see boats very much in this playthrough. Oh yeah, Yemen has been formed, and it is massive over here, by the way. Lore Master pointed that out in a comment earlier. Yeah, Yemen's not messing around. There's actually a lot of, like, big area, a lot of big kingdoms and stuff that are being formed throughout this map. Hungary's up to 51 now, which has fallen behind us, but still. They're doing very well for themselves. Khazaria is still over 100. England has swooped over this whole area now. Ireland's doing alright. There's so much good stuff happening on our map. It's gonna kill me that I can't play a full episode today. I'm gonna try to make it up in future episodes, obviously, to make up for some of this lost time that we're gonna have. And, oh yeah, and I pinned this guy before I got off last time, because he's probably our best person to take this over. We're gonna be able to convert him. He's brave, diligent, calm. He's not like a super religious man. He's willing to make changes, I'm sure. He's extremely talented, and none of our children are really adults yet, so let's go ahead and grant this man some titles and get him. All rivals of Anil lose 10 opinion. Sure, whatever. Who's his rival? Antari? Eh. And he'll become our vassal. And 120 opinion's a pretty good boost. 120 gave us negative 18. Not as much as I was hoping, but 80%. 80%. I was hoping for 100, to be honest. I could sway him once and then do it. We're not doing any of that right now. Let me sway him once, and then that should be good. That negative 40 from offensive war. And that's not going to be getting any better anytime soon, unfortunately. Hopefully our sway can outrun that. There we go. Our rival, Chieftain Gaki. Oh no. You've already been caught, sir. Now we don't even have to siege this up for 6 months. That's a war right there. Enforced demands. You lost 25 stress because we took out our rival. Nice. That's almost all of it. To the foppish Pharaoh Menkare, may your humors rot in your living body. So be it. Oh man, I'm already feeling really sad that I didn't have time to play this yesterday. Yeah, I'm recording this at 6:23 right now, Eastern Standard Time, and the video is going to come out at 9 o'clock, assuming that it actually gets processed by YouTube in time. I'm hoping so. This might come out a little late, even. I couldn't not record a video. I couldn't not do it. So, let's go get them. 327. Ah, they stopped sieging. We'll be alright. Fatagar. That's a lot. Travel a duel demanded. What? Okay, an imposing man is standing on the road ahead of us. I am Balad of Dar al-Ri. Okay, we know about Dar al-Ri. That's one of our enemies is there. I've bested dozens of men in combat, and honestly, all those fights were dull. So here I am on this road, looking for someone better than me. Someone I can learn from. You're pretty cocky for 12 prowess. If you can best me in combat, I'll become a valuable and loyal servant. And so on this day, I demand to meet one of you in a fair fight. I have no interest in either you or a fair fight. Ak will show you how it's done. Strongest servant of the sun gains 25 glory. Oh. It was delayed by 30 days. How did this man delay us for 30 days? That's some nonsense is what that is. We're almost as good as Ak in a fight now because she's gotten so old. Damn. Good on her wearing clothes. That never happens. So, this would be fun, of course. I guess I am okay with him joining our court. He is he's a siege master. 19 marshal, not the end of the world. I don't know what glory does. She's at rank 3 glory. Okay. Her knight effectiveness is up 40%. Is that for all of us? Oh my god, it is. That's awesome. Okay. And if she gets to 1,000 glory, she'll be at rank 4. Okay. Honor increases chance of death in battle for knights fighting the acclaimed knights. Hostile looter trade experience would go up to 20% instead of 10%. Knight gains extra experience from Grand. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Well, she has more to benefit than us, and we're trying to stay in tip-top shape for the tournament, I guess, so. Oh, but we're arrogant, so this is what Menkari would do. I don't know why I was calculating all that, but it is good to know that she's at level 3 glory, because I wasn't really paying attention to that, so that is really cool. But this is what Menkari would do, so we're going to do it. 88% chance he wins this duel. Might be less valuable after I win. You win the fight, gaining 75 prestige, and he joins our court. Alright. Show him how it's done, Menkari. Remember when there was a time when we were worried that Menkari might not be strong enough to be able to do all this? But here we are, all that time later, and he's definitely strong enough. Fight champions, claimants. No, okay. Cultivate the Fandanano faith? Huh? No thank you. I'm not converting the faith. That goes against everything we are. Wait, we're still at 7 out of 6. Oh yeah, this that we just captured. DeWitt. DeWitt! DeWitt would never change, right? His learning is too high. We could try it. I'm gonna run that 66 and see what happens. Be almost too convenient. Oh yeah. I've arrived at the site of the tournament here in 1Ra, our old capital. Though not all the revelers have yet arrived, throngs of people wander through the colorful surroundings, all looking forward to the forthcoming displays of skill and prowess. There's no time to lose, I must begin preparing. I must be a victor at absolutely any cost. I can't wait for it to start. Same as last time, we have 25 qualifying, and the threshold was 10. What gives us... There's 19 other contestants? Whoa, that's a lot of contestants. Oh, yeah, we'll likely give an illustrious artifact due to your splendid prizes. Oh, yeah, we're in the qualifiers. That's why there's still 20 whatever contestants. True. I want to know what gives us 25 qualification? Is it because we are the Pharaoh? Wait, whoa, the Bloodfather. People whisper your eponym with fear and awe. It takes a certain type of patriarch to treat his family like you do. Oh, man. Let's go. Alright, well. Sure, I guess. Again, I'm not sure how to get knowledge on 10 kills under siege. Yeah, we know about that. We got some time left to get there. Oh my god, DeWitt actually converted! Blessed be Amun-Ra! I don't know, there was something about that 66% that didn't feel right, but if he's willing to do it, then this is all part of the same duchy, and that makes it really convenient and easy to do. There you are, DeWitt. Okay! He has a regent because it's... Wow, okay. Because he's gotten too old or something? Huh. Oh, my goodness. So... after reading y'all's comments and thinking about what Menkare's done so far, I was persuaded. You guys successfully rolled persuasion for Menkare to do what has to be done to give his queen Alwa. So, start the scheme to murder High Chieftain Kosu. And we have plenty of other agents willing to get in on this. Let's see, we have 25, 30, 176% chance. So even if an agent gets busted and ruins the secrecy, and the success goes down 75, it'll still be 101. So as long as we don't lose any agents, there's nothing this man can do to save himself. This man. There's nothing this toddler can do to save himself. Yikes. Questionable, but we're here. This is a high quality army just because Queen Agathe's in it. 28 Queen Agathe. Since when? She became an aspiring blade master recently. Oh my god. Cooking. Dynasty Legacy, yes. Okay, so I know this makes pilgrims better, that better, recipes better, and then eventually the tournaments get better. But if we go down to blood here, chance of inheriting good congenital traits and new good congenital traits, probably should have done this earlier. Reinforcing, and then this one, chance of inheriting new bad congenital traits would be good to have. This would prevent a lot of that from happening. I'm pretty sure this one doesn't actually let you pick pure-blooded. We could check. But I think because we're going to be doing so much inbreeding, because of our religion and stuff, I think I need to take these 3 blood perks before I keep going down this path, which is a bummer, honestly, because I really do want to do these a lot. But I think for the sake of our playthrough, I think I really need to do these. And I know some of you were saying I should download mods to lower the inbreeding chance, but I don't like using mods to make the game easier. If you ask me, the game is already very easy to play. There's obviously parts that aren't, but we've been playing the game for 37 years and we've gone from 3 counties to a massive kingdom. Like, it's not a crazy hard game. Let's go to the legacy perk. Yep, okay. And let's do noble veins. Good congenital traits up. And then we'll do convergent blood. Then we'll do resilient bloodline. And then we'll start going back down this again. Unless this lets us take pure blood. Which I don't think it does. Dynasty has unlocked noble veins. Awesome. Okay, back at it. I guess you guys go here. Well, no, never mind. You can't go there without hurting yourself. Don't do that. I want to join these armies up together before we go there. I'm worried about this army, though. Do I split off a little extra? That's a lot extra. That's a huge chunk of levies. But it would guarantee that these people can, that this group can hold down the fort. So I guess I'll do that. Take all the men-at-arms and champions this way. Gamo is under siege. A Lordless Warrior has arrived to compete in your grand tournament. Wow. That Lordless Warrior is actually pretty good. 19 prowess, not bad at all. Powerful vassals want positions. Not worthy, not worthy, not worthy. They won't be getting any. Oh yeah, we can make all kinds of different titles right now. I'm surprised we can't found an empire. Wait, what? Never mind. You need more than I thought to be able to make an empire. Just kidding. Defender of the Faith. Okay. There was commotion among the children today. Atem was attempting to preach among his fellow youngsters and became the target of a small fight. Fatima was furious that anyone could target someone attempting to speak on behalf of Osiris and chased away the other children. You will serve the divine well, child. Zealous. That is good. That is a good trick. Whoa! Fatima! Really? Fatima is 13 and she has 22 diplomacy. Wow. That is shocking. Brave and calm. Nah, zealous is great. Yeah, you'll serve the divine well, child. That is shocking. 22 diplomacy. That almost makes her my next chancellor. She's literally the most diplomatic person in our realm. And she's 13. What? Is he still in prison? How do we get this man out? What war? Oh, first demand conversion for sure. I didn't realize that was the thing that was happening. Alright, and this guy is losing the war anyway. So if we ask him to surrender his war, we can't do that because I guess he's on the defensive. You can only ask the attacker to surrender. This is gonna cost us something here, but you know, okay. Who am I gonna assign? I guess Hatie, because she doesn't despise us. Sure, we'll temporarily give her a seat on the council. She's not great, but better than not having a chancellor for as long as that war is going on. Yeah, I can't really ask a defending army to surrender if they're my vassal. There's a difference between asking an attacker to surrender and attacking a defender to surrender. 4 months. And our tournament starts in 53 days. We have so... Are we getting paid a lot for entry fees? Because there's so many contestants. Looks like duels are a lot more profitable than board games. Good. I mean, she was 100%, but blessed be Amun-Ra. Alright, let's leave 642 levies behind and move on over here. And then this will be the main army that moves on to go defend our place. A Duke arrived in 9 for High Chief Terde arrived. Probably not participating at 6 prowess. Ooh, who is this? Am I fighting Samalo? Because that's a lot of men. I might be. I might be. There's Teru. There's Queen Agathe. Good. Let me go back to this. 25 days until it begins. We have 50 contestants if you count us. Dang! 66 guests? Oh my god, I could have been doing these, couldn't I? I'm so stupid. Oh my god, I've been here for like 3 months and haven't been doing anything. I feel like an absolute idiot. We don't need stress relief. Pray for victory to test your faith. As Cheris moves aside to let me approach, I take a solemn moment alone in the Huitnitter near the tournament grounds. Pondering the presence of comedic pantheon, I find myself wondering what it is I wish in my heart of hearts to see come from these days of revelry. Alright, bring me glory, Amun-Ra. Smile on my lover Basharo. Guide my friend Yehidet's hand. Let me find inner peace. Bring me glory, Amun-Ra. My score increases moderately. 50% chance. I don't know if it happened or not. I really don't. But there we go. Okay. We weren't here long enough that we didn't automatically visit a locale, but that I'm aware of. We can't visit a locale for 20... Oh. For 20 days, so there's still time. Alright, on the 24th of April, we need to make a visit. Go get him. Go get him, Mashkud. And then we'll go up there. Before they finish that. Nice, we finished a conversion. About time, Chadlai. He's trying his best, but he's not great at it. There's a whole religion here we have to start fighting against. Let's go in Damot first, I think. Now, Damot doesn't actually... It does have a border to the Nile River. Just kidding. Let's do it. 2.09, 2.13, 2.11, 07, 09. Yeah. That's basically the same as anywhere else. Good enough. We're actually going to have a few things get finished up here in a second. Go get him. Oh, I was too slow. I hit pause. If you heard, I know you can kind of hear my keyboard when you listen to me play. I think you heard me hit the spacebar to pause, and I was just too late. Duel, the contest begins. Contestants march onto the field, taking their places around the sparring quad as the herald announces the contest commencement. The squared-off ring is being looked over in the background, rattled and shaken to ensure no give should a contestant crash into it. The duel qualifiers have come to an end, and it's clear who will be put forward for the quarterfinals as it stands. The varied pitches and volumes of the crowd's cheers leave no question as to the favorites. The inclusion of Tene of Karanka, a skilled Mel champion of obscure origin, has caused quite a stir. For my first bout, I have been paired against my fellow contestant, Osman. Okay, so here are the contestants. There's us at 23. Chima Am at 2. She paid her way in for sure. Chima Kakara at 6. Chiefess Kultum at 17. That's a real soldier. Maman Musgum at 5. Osman Koherda at 9. Queen Basharo at 19. And Tena at 16. Really? Where is Ak? Oh, these are the favored contestants. I don't know. How did Ak not qualify? Was she busy doing other stuff? Alright, I'm going to face off against Osman, huh? Koerda, who has 9 prowess. I'm feeling good about that. I am ready. Chima... Okay, yeah, these are the 8 people left. That is so weird that Ak is not in here, but for the sake of us winning, that's a good thing. I am ready. 70% chance already. I vowed to myself I would win a contest in this tournament, and I can't help but consider a less fair approach to securing the prize of the duel competition. I'm sure my opponents would do the same if they only had the idea. Who knows, maybe they already have. This is no way to win. Kakara must be pacified. I can't brook winning. No, I'm really not worried about any of these for sure. This is no way to win. We're fine. He's willing to cheat. He's willing to murder, but there's no need to. Time slows as Osman's sword arcs in overhead, blades singing through the air. It is no insignificant blow. If I stay where I am, it will do me more than enough damage. The matter should be a simple one, as such a wild attack leaves its instigator open to a counter. But there lies a nagging feeling at the back of my mind. The grimace snarl Osman had as he launched the blow is understandable given the effort, but I fancy the tiniest glimmer of satisfaction in it. His eyes, too, almost seemed to dart towards my side as he set up the move. Is this all a feint? The blow nears me. It's time to act. Best to live to fight another day. Wow, these duels are dangerous. I'd rather block than chance a counter. 19 stress because we're arrogant, but 91% chance of increased score. Score increases slightly. Osman was bluffing. I've got you now. Your counter blow works. Oh, it's prowess and intrigue, and prowess and, martial and stuff. Okay. So it's not just prowess. Osmond gains opinion of us for that. If he was bluffing, then we get a scar and wounded, which would be terrible for Menkare. 14% chance of scarring ourselves, or an 85% chance of an greatly increased score. We're going for a block. Oh man, this is already terrible. I shouldn't have done duels, dude. This is terrifying. I know it's just 14%, but that would be so bad. God, that's risky. 21 trade experience and scarred. And it takes how much to get to that? Doesn't say. I mean, it's more prestige, I guess. It's just... Oh, here we go. 100. It requires 50 to get to that. I don't know, guys. That's asking a lot. But it's what Menkare would do, unfortunately. I've got you now. Your counterblow works, thank goodness. I didn't want to get a scar from the first round of his first duel in his first tournament. Dueling people. Okay, good. Score increased greatly. A screeching chorus of metal on metal. I really would have picked the block option if it wasn't for the fact that that's what Menkare would do, so... Good on Menkare for setting me straight. A screeching chorus of metal on metal rings out as two blades scrape down each other's lengths, sparks glittering as they fall to the ground. I look for advantages, thinking back to when I had to choose between a counter and a block against my aggressive opponent. I'm winning this fight by some margin. I just need to hold it together for a few moments more. We advance upon each other once more. We're both battered, both tired, and there can only be one winner. Must remember my training. Prowess and Marshall? What, are you scared? One final bluff might decide this. Come then, let us fight. Okay, only 13% of crease going down slightly. 30% going down moderately. 25-25 of going down moderately. We already like where the score is, so then we want this. Come then, let us fight. There we go. Nice. I love the like paintings and stuff that you get to see. It's so cool. My overhand swing is deflected aside and I evade the answering blow. The weapons clash together once more, parrying and thrusting as the crowd cheers and gasps. Neither of us can find an opening. I sense a wind and rush to claim it before Osmond recovers. I catch the strong of his blade with the last of a quick string of blows, breaking his grip and sending the weapon spinning into the dirt. The judges call an end. I have won. Victory. You knock Osmond out of the tournament. Let's go. Alright. That was actually really stressful for me. Irene converted to ancient Egyptian. Good. We've been slow on that. On the culture conversion, so that's very nice to see. Alright, increase county control. Wow, look at that monthly progress being less than 1. That's not ideal. There's a 2 there. 1.27. Alright, we'll go with the 2 then. And then we'll have culture converted fast. There's a lot of things going on. What? just happened? Oh my god, Tenna, you... I really hope we get the chance at Tenna. That is so crazy. Rest in peace to Bashara. Are you serious? Our primary spouse was murdered accidentally in a tournament she participated in. That is insane. Neil, it's not that I'm spurning you, it's that you were... Yeah, you were... you were the third spouse. Agathe was the second spouse. But... yeah. There. So Queen Agathe is our primary spouse now, and we are probably going to marry Am in the future. I can't believe that just happened. That is so crazy. Alright, the dual quarterfinals are over. The Herald Booms, Pharaoh Minkare of Aten, Chiefess Kultum of Kadam, Tenna, and Mamane have reached the semifinals. My next bout will be against my fellow contestant Mamane. I can do this. Yeah, okay. I can't believe it, but I actually want Tenna to win so I can meet her in the finals. I can do this. Chiefess Kultum, how strong are you? Ooh, Tenna's got a real opponent there. I don't know. I can do this. Cuffing some dirt away from my eyes, I steady myself as the hoots and hollers of the crowd rain down around me. Mamane is a little way away, the pair of us having disengaged briefly to catch our respective breaths. The bang of the spectators quietens? Is that a word? Okay, quietens a bit as we begin to circle each other slowly. One wrong move could end this fight in an instant. Mamane's eyes narrow almost imperceptibly. As we circle, I notice a small puff of dust being thrown up under Mamane's right foot every time he takes a step. It's almost like Mamane is limping slightly. If I jink right here, I'll be able to find out. Your score increases greatly. Your movement ascertains whether or not your opponent is bluffing. You lose 6 stress. Nice. I have you now. Increases moderately, and we get 12 hostile looter experience. Whoa. That's pretty good. But this is what Minkare would do because we have stress loss. And it's a guaranteed increases greatly score, so I guess we'll go with that. A screeching chorus of metal rings out as 2 blades scrape down each other's length. Sparks glittering as they fall to the ground. I look her advantages, thinking back to when I tried to identify my opponent's weaknesses earlier. I don't think our score went up, actually. I'm winning this fight by some margin. I just need to hold it together for a few moments more. We advance upon each other once more. We're both battered, both tired. There can only be one winner. Just remember my training. No, it's come on then, let's fight then, because, yeah. We have all the advantage we need. There it is. Let's go, Minkare! Oh, that's my alarm. Shit. Not like this. Not like this! A sonorous blow rings out as my weapon glances off a helmet, my opponent staggering backwards in a daze. I follow up quickly. A swiped feint left, a hammering blow right. I advance as my adversary backpedals desperately, my sword barely being deflected by the barest of margins. I sense a wind and rush to claim it before Mamane recovers. He withers under my flurrying blows, barely keeping form with his guards, until at last he steps away yielding. The judges call an end. I have won. Yeah, he dodged out. Victory. Tenna, are you gonna win so I can see you in the finals here? Damn it! The bout between Chiefess Kultum and Tenna has been decided. It was closely fought, but in the end, Kultum battered Tenna to the ground, forcing a forfeit. Kultum is through to the final. You... I know it was all fair play. I get that. It was probably genuinely an accident. My god. The semifinals are finally over. The Herald Booms, Pharaoh Minkare of Aten and Chiefess Kultum of Kadam have reached the final. I've reached the final bouts. Chiefess Kultum is all that stands between me and victory. I can't believe we lost Basharo, man. Why is no spouse available? That doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. I guess we gotta do the rest of this tomorrow. Damn. I can't believe that happened, man. Let me pin her in case we decide to do something about this. Even though it was fair play. Oh, rest in peace, Queen Basharo. We are gonna win this tournament. It's gonna happen. There's no shot Mankare doesn't win this tournament. Do you know how cool it would have been for Mankare and Basharo to duel in the finals? Do you know how epic that would have been? Damn it. Alright. I'm gonna try to do some longer episodes soon in the future here to make up for how short this one is, but I really do have to go to work. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like, and if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Either way, thank you so much for joining me on this journey in Crusader Kings 3 Tours and Tournaments. Another Tyranny War, but they're gonna win that one. Yeah. Tulanids get stronger every time I look at them. Though to be fair, they don't have any good allies right now, so... After we finish these wars and finish this grand tournament, maybe that's our next destination. I'm hoping it is, because I'm ready to make it happen. Khazari has definitely been growing. It didn't usually go all the way up there, did it? I can't believe this, dude. I can't believe Basharo died. Mother of like 7 of our children. Alright, I'm sorry. I really gotta go. I can't believe I have to leave it on that. I'll see all of you next time. Oh, Mankare. How do these things happen, man?